My name's Aruj Aleem and I'm a digital interaction design student at the University of Dundee. I knew from first year what kind of interaction design projects I really liked. It was always the ones that were family orientated or had a really deep personal connection. I've always been a considerate person and had that drive in me that I wanted to help people. That's why I was drawn to this course. For my final project, I was inspired by my grand's desire to build and grow her English speaking skills. I'm really close with her and I can speak with her in Urdu or Punjabi, but the younger members of my family can't, and so their conversations are quite difficult. They're able to offer their time, but they can't easily talk with her. I've created an interaction that allows her to stay connected with her grandchildren by printing pictures that are shared on social media as photographs in her kitchen. These will serve as conversation starters between generations. Research is a huge part of developing the project, and I've really explored how people learn languages and some of the misconceptions around that. Following that, storyboarding helps me visualise how the product could look in a real-life environment. Our course director really helped me to develop what the interaction will look like and stress that it should have a meaningful purpose and add value to the person's specific routine or ritual. It needs to fit into my grand's life. As designers, we need to focus on how the product will sit in the environment and how it will be used. I spend a lot of my time in the studio. That's the best place to be really, because if you ever get to a place where you don't know what you're doing, you can chat to someone else and see what they think. Even just listening to what someone else is working on can spark a different pathway in your mind and an alternative way that you can tackle a problem. I'll also go down to the Makespace to speak to Ali, one of our technicians. He's really good for me to speak to if I'm unsure on how to move the project forward. I think the flair that the interaction design students have here is quite unique. In third year, we're encouraged to take on an internship. I did mine at Hallmark and I found that there were lots of skills and knowledge that I already had from the projects we've worked on as part of the course. The staff there were impressed by the skill sets we'd built, as a lot of universities don't cover the real industry skills that you need, but we do. We have the skill set to take a project from start to finish. Working at the BBC is something I aspire towards when I graduate. Recently I was able to have a conversation with one of their UX designers at an event that the university calls Gurus Day, which brings in industry professionals. I told him that the BBC is somewhere I want to end up in my career, and he took down my name for their designer trainee scheme, so it's a really exciting time for me.